How do you feel about dancing in front of a television? This may not be a question you've put much thought into, but with the arrival of Kinect and the release of Dance Central, it's one you should consider. Are you excited about the prospect of cutting up your living room rug? Would you reluctantly shake your groove thing if the situation were right? Or does the idea of busting even one move make you want to recoil to the safety of your couch? Well, regardless of where you fall on that spectrum, Dance Central is so welcoming and infectiously fun that it just may be the game to get you out on the Kinect dance floor. Like one of the Lady Gaga songs featured on the game's track list, the premise is simple: just dance. You pick a song and mirror the large, expressive performer on screen as you dance through the song-specific routine. Helpful cue cards scroll up the side of the screen to tell you what move is coming next, and there's even a small window where you can watch your silhouette in action. The Kinect tracks your whole body very well, covering a surprisingly diverse range of motion. Many moves require you to move side to side or forward and back, and you need to create a decent amount of floor space in order to really cut loose. You earn points for busting moves correctly, and your overall performance is graded on a 5-star scale. The scoring system feels very accurate, and you can get partial credit for moves even if you aren't nailing them. You also get some helpful feedback from the dancer you are mirroring. If one or more of the dancer's body parts flash red, you know that's the part of your body that's out of sync. Dance Central strikes a nice balance here by tracking you closely enough to make it rewarding to nail a move, but not so closely that one errant hip sway is going to ruin your routine. You can't fail out of a dance or do so poorly that the music suffers, so it's easy to just keep bopping along even if you totally flub a given section or every section. Dance Central wants you to have fun dancing, so there are no punishments for having 2 left feet. The routines range from accessibly straightforward to downright gymnastic, and the 3-tier difficulty system adds another layer of challenge and accessibility. The first time you play any song, the medium and hard routines are locked, forcing you to bust out the easy routine before getting more complex. This doesn't mean every song is easy to dance to the first time through, but the game does a good job of making it clear what you're getting yourself into. In addition to just jumping in and performing a routine, you can spend some time mastering moves in Break It Down mode. In this mode, you are accompanied by a disembodied trainer who guides you through the moves in a given routine section by section. If you nail a move on the first try, you progress to the next one. But if you don't quite get it, you have to try it a few more times before moving on. This repetition is a helpful learning tool, and you can slow the music down even further to really help you grasp the movements. Break It Down mode won't stop you from progressing, and even if you aren't mastering every move as you go, the practice not only helps you perform better physically, it helps you get better at recognizing the cue cards so you can better anticipate what's coming next. Dance Central doesn't have a career mode or linear progression to speak of, though there are unlockable characters, outfits, venues, and challenges. Yet you definitely feel a sense of satisfaction for a routine well danced, and the more you play the game, the more confident in your skills you'll become. It's a rewarding feeling not only to improve your skills with a particular song, but to find yourself getting better at anticipating the next move, and using the clues on the cue cards to bust out moves you've never even tried. Whether it's simply moving your arms in time with a song during a certain move, or chaining together a series of head-whipping, arm-flailing contortions, the satisfaction for a move well performed is undeniable. Though Dance Central only tracks one dancer at a time, you can challenge a friend to a local dance battle in which you take turns trying to outdance each other. The game also encourages you to recruit backup dancers to join the fun. In fact, this is one of the few games that people can just choose to play or not play whenever they want, since you don't have to sign in or connect a new controller. As long as you let the primary player stand front and center, it doesn't matter where you are in the room as long as you can see the TV. When you're standing there watching someone perform, it can be hard to resist jumping in and joining them, and this is a testament to the infectiously fun and social nature of the game. Yet, though it may seem obvious, it's worth noting that playing Dance Central is an aerobic activity that's very likely to raise your heart rate. By how much depends on your personal fitness level, but you should definitely be prepared for some perspiration. Dance video games are not a new phenomenon, but nobody does it quite like Dance Central. From a tech standpoint, the full-body tracking and scoring system is remarkable and provides great feedback to help you hone your skills. The slick dancer animations draw you into the game, and the flashy effects that kick in when you're doing well are a nice touch. Perhaps most importantly, The broad difficulty spectrum and the intuitive visual prompts mean the only barrier to entry is your own willingness to break a sweat and shake what your mama gave you. Dance Central may not offer much beyond the opportunity to stand up and dance in front of your television, but this is one invitation you shouldn't turn down.
Anything worth doing is worth doing well.